NBA icon and Hall of Famer Jerry West has died at the age of 86. Thanks for joining us for Midday Live. I'm Julian Glover.
And I'm Amanda Del Castillo. West was one of the league's most iconic players, so much so that he was actually the inspiration for the NBA's logo.
Not only that, but West is credited with helping build the Warriors dynasty that we all know and love today. ABC 7 News reporter Gloria Rodriguez joining us live in studio with more on his legacy and the reaction coming in from the team this morning. Gloria.
Good morning. Basketball legend Jerry West, whose silhouette is considered to be the basis of the NBA logo, died this morning. He was 86 years old. West was an all-star in all 14 of his NBA seasons, a 12-time All-NBA selection, part of the 1972 Lakers team that won a championship, and the NBA Finals MVP when the Lakers lost to the Boston Celtics in 1969, still the only time it went to a player on the losing team. West eventually became general manager of championship teams with the Lakers, helping build the Showtime dynasty. He drafted Magic Johnson and then brought in Kobe Bryant and eventually Shaquille O'Neal. He also worked in the front offices of the Grizzlies, the Clippers, and the Golden State Warriors. West joined the Warriors front office in 2011 and helped build the championship team that we know today. He worked with stars such as Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Draymond Green. We dug into our ABC 7 archives for a clip of West when he joined the team.
I see the fans up here, and I see a real opportunity to build a team up here. They are so close to having a good team. And Bob Myers, someone I've known since he's a puppy, see him come in with Larry and have an opportunity to work. Bob has been an agent. Now he's going to have to change his hat, of course. But to work with people that empower you it really makes me feel good. And I think the best thing in the world about life is when somebody feels like you can help.
West was part of the Warriors for their championships in 2015 and 2017. The team's co-executive chairman and CEO Joe Lacob gave a nod to that in a statement that he issued about West's death. Lacob wrote in part, quote, "He did so much for the NBA, the game of basketball, and each of the teams that he was associated with during his unmatched career, including the Warriors. Jerry had a profound and immense impact on our franchise and was instrumental in our recent decade of success." Warriors star Klay Thompson also reacted to news of West's death. Thompson posted this picture on his Instagram story, writing, "Gonna miss Mr. West, a true pioneer of basketball and one of them ones." And he ended the post with the GOAT symbol. The NBA is planning a pregame tribute to West before Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and Dallas Mavericks tonight. Live in the studio, Gloria Rodriguez, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Gloria. Tremendously influential. And someone who knew Jerry West well is ABC 7 News sports director Larry Beal. We just caught up with him about West's career and legacy.
He was not only an incredible basketball player, that it only scratches the surface of Jerry West's legacy. He was an incredible executive and ambassador for the game and just a fountain of knowledge. I had the opportunity to watch a game with him, and I was just like in awe of how he looked at the game and what he was seeing versus what I thought I knew when I was watching the TV. Yeah, pretty incredible man.